My grandfather started Baxter Auto Parts in 1936 with my grandmother as a one-man machine shop in Centralia, Washington. World War II brought my grandfather and grandmother to Portland to build Liberty ships. And after about 2 years of doing that, my grandfather convinced the War Board that his services would be more valuable rebuilding car engines and keeping people on the road because of war rationing. New cars weren't being built, everything was dedicated towards the war effort. And then in 1949 we opened our second store in St. John's, and then in 1963 the Park Row store was opened. And out of the back of the Park Row store was where Performance Warehouse was born in 1969.
Performance Warehouse was started to help the stores compete with the quote-unquote retailers and buy direct from manufacturers. From those beginnings in 5,000 square foot space in the back of one of the stores, it's grown into one of the largest independent auto parts distributors in the Northwest. We started carrying just performance and speed parts in Performance Warehouse, but transitioned that to hard parts, and now hard parts make up about 75% of our overall sales.
Because of our product mix, we sell anybody and everybody. So you'll see product leaving here going to a Napa or a CarQuest, and primarily we service them on the performance and accessory side. And then with our 95 Auto Value / Baxter Auto Parts company stores, we manage their inventories. Used to be all that was on the jobber. Now today as WDs we need to do a better job of helping the jobbers have the right inventory mix to make them successful against the large chain stores of the world.
Inventory has gotten to be quite a challenge for us to manage over the years. Parts proliferation is run rampant, and you have to be really on your game, otherwise your inventory will eat you alive.
We realized that we needed a better mousetrap. No longer can you rely on just descending sales charts. We need to know what vehicles are in their territory and better gauge what we need to stock in the stores that are in the different regions.
We've aligned with the Aftermarket Auto Parts Alliance. That's a really important thing to us. We feel that we are with the best buying group in the industry, the most technologically savvy buying group in the industry. We've been very active in helping develop the IoT, the inventory optimization tool, to help grow our business and manage our inventories. The inventory optimization tool is a software package that takes sales data, inventory data, vehicles in operation, and replacement rate data, melds it all together, and we use all that to make stocking decisions to best spend our money and serve our customers at the stores.
The IoT also allows us to predict part failures. If you have 100,000 Honda Civics in your territory, but they never wear out tie rod ends, then there's no reason to put tie rod ends in your inventory. So we added the Vista data, which is the catalog lookups. So if we see a lot of catalog lookups for tie rod ends on Civics, then we know it's a high failure part and that we need to stock that part. The IoT gives us more of a forward look than we ever have had before.
The tool is great, and all the Alliance members have access to it. It's utilizing it to its fullest extent is what we do. One thing that we're doing is empowering our outside salesmen to use the IoT tool.
Our sales department is using this on a daily basis. They're really getting comfortable with it. It's something that is now in their toolbox, and they're using it on a consistent basis.
We've let those guys take the tool to the independent jobbers and show them what to stock. That's resulted in great gains.
We're able to drill down, get them the right inventory, get them the right mix, and they're seeing their sales grow when they have the product on the shelf.
It's pretty cool when the salesmen call you and say, you won't guess what happened when I updated his inventory. Or a store manager or a counterman says to you, you know, once you did that update, man, I have those late model applications now that I was always lacking before. It's pretty rewarding to hear that type of stuff come out of the field.
This tool has been a home run. I have no better words to describe it. Even the most mundane of product lines that you would think motor mounts has been a huge hit. And one thing about us having the part on the shelf today is it makes the customer think about us tomorrow.
Over the last 2 years that we've been using the tool full bore, we've decreased our overall inventory by about 9% while increasing our sales about 6%. That's huge. Inventory turns at the stores have been increased, at the warehouses have been increased, and at the independent jobbers have made a dramatic increase. The results we see with the IoT are indisputable.
If you're an Alliance member and you're not using the inventory optimization tool, you're missing out. It really is the wave of the future.
Our parts availability has remarkably gotten better. It's turned out to be a pretty priceless tool for us today and moving forward.
Winning the Polk Award for us at Performance Warehouse is kind of like the icing on the cake. It ratifies what we've done.
It's a huge honor to win the Polk Award. It validates what we do on a day-to-day basis. It validates what the Alliance is doing with the technology suite and specifically the IoT tool. We work very hard to keep our inventory in line, to keep our jobbers competitive, to keep our company stores growing, and this is just validation that we're on the right track.